To quote the great Brett Musburger, you are looking live in Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania, where it's Groundhog Day 2026. Thousands have turned out on this bitterly cold morning to watch an event that's been going on here since 1887. That's almost 140 years ago. Good morning, everyone. I'm Jack Raczynski.
And I'm Maya Valerio. Thanks for joining us for this special live coverage from the Center County Report. All the attention today is on the world's most famous groundhog, Punxsutawney Phil. He made a rare road trip in January to visit State College. Phil appeared at the Press Tap House to meet the public and let people take pictures. The owners of the press were born in Punxsutawney, and they even played the movie Groundhog Day during this event.
But the real Groundhog Day draws crowds of up to 40,000 people from all over the world, and many stay up all night to keep the party going as they wait for sunrise and to see if Phil sees his shadow. Punxsutawney is about an hour and a half from Pittsburgh and about the same distance from State College, so let's get you out there. We have team coverage for you. Student meteorologist Filippo Formica will join us, but first, reporters Brahman Leiber and Jeremy Rose are live at Gobbler's Knob. How's it going, guys?
Thank you, Jack and Maya. I'm Jeremy Rose. Welcome to Punxsutawney. Brahman Leiber, it's a cold one out here today.
Oh my gosh, it is absolutely freezing, but that has not stopped thousands of people from making their trips here and getting back and getting ready to see the one and only, the famous runner himself, Punxsutawney Phil.
If you guys don't know the rundown, Punxsutawney Phil sees his shadow. That's a lot of winter. We don't want that right now. Doesn't see his shadow. We're looking good. That's early spring. We've been out here with a whole lot of people. Out here today, people from Ukraine, guy who's been here for 30 years now,
Yes,
and even a
keep
girl,
going.
27-year-old woman out here looking for love. If that's not dedication at 4 a.m. in Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania from Brooklyn, New York, I don't know what is.
Can't convince me otherwise. And it's not only the fans and the people making the journey here, but the people putting on the organization themselves. They've done so much to make this such an incredible and special event, from a bonfire to foods and snacks, and even recognizing all the incredible events that are going to happen in the state of Pennsylvania over the year of 2026. They were throwing out soccer balls for the FIFA World Cup as games are going to be played in Philly, and throwing out t-shirts from a cannon for the NBA All-Star game that's going to take place. It's been a crazy morning, but fans are just now getting started for what's to come.
It's us and about 40,000 of our best friends. We will send you live to the stage.
Upon the stump, where Phil and I will have a little talk about whether he sees his shadow or not. If it's my shadow I see, 6 more weeks of winter there will be. No shadow, an early spring. He will then have me choose the appropriate scroll, and it'll be read by the Vice President, Dan McGinley. Gentlemen, are you ready? Daybreaker, please place the royal red carpet. Moonshine, please place the scrolls upon the stump. Now it's a tradition to get Phil fired up by chanting Phil, 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 Phil. It's Punxsutawney Phil! Gentlemen, gather round. We have a scroll.
Okay. Everybody in? Hear ye, hear ye, hear ye. Now on this February 2nd, Punxsutawney Phil, the seer of seers, prognosticator of all prognosticators, was awakened from his wintry nap at dawn on Gobbler's Knob. Phil looked to the skies and then, speaking in Groundhogese, directed President Dunkel to the proper scroll, which reads, "It's my great honor to answer your annual call. So I rise again this morning to greet you all. But today I wake thinking of numbers and time. America turns 250 and I'm at least 139. Let's celebrate all, young, old, babies, or millennial, and kick off America's semi-quincentennial. We look to the future and not just the past, so I suppose this party could use a forecast. It is my job this February 2 to look to the skies and report back to you that there is a shadow here on my ground. 6 more weeks of winter abound.
The prognostication is in. Punxsutawney Phil has seen his shadow and has predicted 6 more weeks of winter. And with brutal cold across much of the eastern 2/3 of the country over the last 2 weeks, including this morning here in Punxsutawney, towing the 0 mark throughout much of this morning with snowflakes falling. That's probably not what you want to hear. But before we head to the grocery stores and buy more bread and milk, let's take a look at how accurate Punxsutawney Phil has been in the past. The National Weather Service and NOAA has conducted a survey of the last 10 years of how accurate Punxsutawney Phil has been, and it has only been accurate 3 out of the last 10 years based on the average temperature departures in February and March. Will this year's prediction be accurate? That will only be told with time. Jeremy and Bronwyn, back to you.
Yeah, Filippo, you might have the better view down there. It's probably just about as cold up here, and to the shock of absolutely nobody, we've got 6 more weeks of winter.
Yeah, I think the snow on the ground and the flurries coming down this morning kind of told us all that was going to happen. But now we know for sure, or at least what we think is for sure. Fans were definitely here to happen, and they enjoyed their day, but they're fleeing out of the cold now.
Yep. Well, that's all right here from Punxsutawney. Now back to you guys in the studio.
Thanks, Bronwyn and Jeremy.
Well, 6 more weeks of winter. With the weather here in State College and around Pennsylvania, around the country, not really surprised.
Speaking of State College, Phil recently paid a visit. Jeremy has the coverage.
Aboard his travel van, Punxsutawney Phil hit the road and made a rare appearance away from Gobbler's Knob at the Press Cidery in State College. The meet and greet is thanks to a special connection with the business's owners.
We're here at the Cider Press because the 4 owners of Cider Press are all from Punxsutawney.
One of the owners is also the brother of Punxsutawney Groundhog Club Executive Director Marcy Galando.
We have a lot of fans that come on Groundhog Day from State College. So we wanted to come down, and this gives the opportunity for people to meet Phil when it's not 10 below 0.
Hundreds lined the streets, wrapping around the block for a chance to meet the prophetic rodent. Fans donned Buc-ee's onesies, Groundhog hats, and even suits and ties for the festivities. For Penn State student Daniel Pace, it was all about meeting a celebrity.
He's a celebrity, it's a fact. He's our world's favorite little furry celebrity.
And even the long wait couldn't stop Pace and his friends.
The time's secondary when it comes to the event that's going on today.
Well, today, fans not only get the chance to meet the little guy, they get the chance to take a picture, have a cookie, and get a commemorative coin.
Picture's the number one thing, and the commemorative coin I wasn't even aware of, but that's pretty awesome in my opinion.
Phil's visit even sparked interest for Penn State students to make the trip to Punxsutawney.
Now the more I'm around people talking about Groundhog Day, the more I consider going up when I finally have a car up here.
As for Dunkel, his eyes were set on bringing the big day to life for fans like Pace.
If you've ever had the opportunity to come to Groundhog Day, it's moving to be a part of. Everybody there is as happy as anybody you've ever been around.
Groundhog Day, a uniquely Pennsylvania event, without a shadow of a doubt. In State College, I'm Jeremy Rose for the Center County Report.
Well, Maya, Phil saw his shadow, but I think a lot of people are hoping that 30 to 40% accuracy is a bit right. We get in early spring anyway.
Yeah, that would be awesome. All right, that'll do it for our live coverage of Groundhog Day. Please join us Friday at noon for our next live newscast.
And you can also follow us anytime for breaking news on our Center County Report X. And you can see our stories on our Facebook page, Instagram, YouTube, and our website. Have a good morning, everyone.